Hi there, it's a pleasure to be here back in Colville again. My name's Mike Bell. I'm a retired CPA, former hospital corpsman. I served in the Navy for 5 years in the submarine service. My father's a retired Marine. When I volunteered to be a corpsman in the Navy, I thought I was going to Vietnam, and the Navy had other plans for me. But after I got out of the service, I got an accounting degree and went right back into healthcare again, and served in small rural communities for about 40 years. 20 of those years I had my own practice. I had 20 employees. We worked with about 100 hospitals in 14 states, and we kept them going. We found opportunities for them to increase their payments from federal and state agencies. We found efficiencies that they could take advantage of. We found over the years, over the 20 years, hundreds of millions of dollars that they could access to keep their hospitals open, to keep the quality of care at a certain standard. And during that 20 years, we didn't lose anybody. Most people think of accountants as being auditors and bean counters. Well, we did problem solving, and we were damn good at it. And I've always been good at it. My father taught me that if you're going to do something, do it right, or don't do anything at all, or don't even bother, I should say. And my mom taught me that you found a good job if you go out and you help people. So I've spent most of my career working 60, 80 hours a week. Wasn't unusual, to help communities. I've worked with every hospital and every clinic in the 7th District as of the time I retired. I've been here. I worked with Gary Peck at this facility. I've worked in Republic. I've worked everywhere. The reason I'm running is I have to admit I'm a politician now, which is not good. But I'm not a career politician. I don't need a job, but I do need a good legislator, and right now I'm not happy. When the courts have to define what the absolute bare minimum funding for education is, and I've got grandchildren, I've never settled for absolute bare minimum in my life, and I'm not about to do it now. And then it took the legislation 3 years to come up with a solution. We've got the most regressive tax system in the country. 50 out of 50, the people at the bottom are paying way too much, people at the top are paying way too little. I'd like to work on that. I don't take corporate money, and that's one of our biggest problems. And so anyway, I've got a long list of things to do, and I would really like your vote so that we can get to Olympia and deal with some of these problems and not just talk about it. Thank you very much.